Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Violin Odinson. Welcome, Kindred. Welcome back. And this is going to be a weekly message for you, Virgo. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my last 3 videos. The last 3 I posted, or I'm going to post. Virgo should be the last one I post. Which is why I'm saying this. But I've taken a break since the last 3 videos. Like, I took at least a few hours because my lungs are doing this weird shortness of breath thing, and I'm fine. I was just if I'm honest, if I'm being honest, I was a little worried earlier, but I am in control of my body now, so all is fine. I am fine. Whatever that it probably is, it doesn't matter. I know I'm strong enough, so don't worry, you guys. So 2 cards flipped out on their own. It was these 2 cards. Virgo. Okay, so you are celebrating a new energy. Okay, I like that. Yes. Let's put this right here. There you go. You can kind of see it. I'll show you guys the cards when I'm really going to be describing them, but I want to pull some runes before I let the message completely flow through. Whatever this energy is, Virgo, it gets me really excited for you. You see, I'm gonna have some moments where I have to take a second to breathe, but don't worry, you guys, I'm fine. And please, nobody pity. I have to explain it so I don't just look like I'm spacing out. Okay. You and anything else? Let's just speak on this one right now. Okay. Interesting. But this is not necessarily bad. I was already channeling a bit of your messages earlier. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck. The Phoenix card. What a good sign this is to have this in your reading. There you go. And then we're gonna have this and this. I'm gonna talk about it in a second. Don't worry. Oh, as I shuffle these cards as well, just setting everything up so it can run very smoothly. So there we go. You want to be picked. With this rune present right here, this speaks to me that you realized something recently. You realized something that you needed in your life, and you're not gonna negotiate what you need anymore. If it's what you need, it's what you need, and you're making that very clear to yourself and the people around you. And it's not even. This is not even. It's not even malicious. It's not even low vibrational in how it's being done. It's being done so regally. It's so respectably. The way you're approaching this, it's undeniable that what it is that you're channeling is coming directly from your heart. Interesting. The 3 of Swords came here. And with this here, I feel it in this context. It's like your heart is so open now. It's like it's almost bleeding out of you. It's so loud, your heart, that almost the whole world can hear it. And see how it's interesting how this card is not flipped over yet, but this card is. And it's the 3 of Swords. And in this context, it's a very interesting message with it. It's like it's like I'm seeing just spikes for some reason, just spikes around you. It says you're just protecting yourself from any unwanted energy and utilizing it for your behalf. But not in a narcissistic manner. No, not at all. It's, as we mentioned earlier, so the way you're approaching this is very respectable. Can we get another card? Just one. Just one, please. Just one. Wow. Okay. I see. There's like another character here. Honestly, I tried to do your video before this one, but it felt like I wasn't reading for you. It felt like I was reading, I don't know what I was reading for in that. It just felt off, so I had to do it again. And now I feel as though I was reading for the energy that was getting in the way of your own. Because previously, it felt like something was trying to challenge your existence. And I can see that here, because it's like everyone's having a good time over here, but then we have this guy. He's trying to find something wrong about this. It's like there's a person, there's an energy that's trying to... And I do not want to paint a picture where you do this to another person. No, it's just an energy that is identifiable, and I must just isolate it to let you know it's not your energy. Even though it feels like your energy, even though you speak like that energy in that when you are in that space, it's not you in your high vibrational space and state of mind. So it doesn't even need to be focused on, because the more you focus on it, the more powerful it's going to become. Yes. So it's the more you emphasize your regalness, your worthiness, your what makes you divine, then everything else is what does not matter. And this is where this message comes from with the Phoenix. It's like no matter what, you're going to come out of this evolved, but so beautifully evolved. Like, what's the best way to say this? Like the jewel that you've always wanted to become. And it's cards are singing to me right now. They're singing. Look at that. So with the 9 of Wands and then the 7 of Cups, this is what I was talking about. This is that jewel. Look how they look like jewels around his crown chakra. These are all these little separate dreams. That what you imagined for yourself, you are now forcing it into your reality via Phoenix-like methods. And how that looks like sometimes is destroying, heavy word, but just transmuting energy so that it's beneficial. Yes, anything that is rendering your flow state, you are alchemizing it. You're utilizing the violet flame for some of you. That just came through. But you're just utilizing the fire element so much so, it seems. Because look at that. Just 2 Phoenix energies here. That's so beautiful. I haven't even touched upon what the card this is. This is the 9 of Wands, and this is the 7 of Cups. I don't even need any of that, just because the imagery itself is so beautiful and vibrant. It says so much. It says so many things. It's really good. I haven't had those breath breaks, at least up until now, a little bit. But yeah, this is looking amazing for you, Virgo. Anything that seems to be getting in the way, it's not it's not gonna last. And it may be painful for some of you because of the Three of Swords here, but it's like you know how some people can, some if not most, will just sit in their sorrow and just, binge watch and stuff like that. That's totally fine. There's no judgment in that. But I'm just the reason I'm bringing that up at all. It's the way you're handling this. Whomever I'm talking to, the collective that I'm talking to. It's like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, even though there's literal, well, not literal, God forbid, but even though just, your heart's, pouring out of your, shoulder, even though people can see your pain, they're also seeing you transmuting it into something brilliant, into something light, and that is inspiring people more than you know. I feel like some of you are creating a community of like-minded souls to help people move out of the darkness. Some of you guys are amazing healers. Now I want to look at this card. Wow. Yes. The World card. I love this imagery for the World card because it's like from birth you come out of that, yes, and then after that, after giving birth, she just lays there, like she lived for that moment to give birth to this baby, and now she feels as though she's done her task. That was it. I hope I'm not scaring anyone because I don't know why it's just giving me I'm not putting fear into anyone, but just some mothers die after giving birth, and for some purposes, I don't want to give logic to something very sad, but yeah, just people have purposes, and here in her at the end of her journey, she's not dying. She's just a different person now. She's not the person she was before she gave birth. It doesn't have to be actual physical death. Okay, do not want to put that into anyone's minds. Anyway, because I know how over analytical Virgos can get, so I gotta make it clear. Anyway, with the World Energy card here, it's like you've gone through the entire cycle. You've just given birth to something, and for some of you, or your actual mothers who have just given birth, and now you're kind of not lost, but there's this wow. I didn't even notice that. There's this literal baby. There's this literal baby, this maiden energy that speaks of new auspicious beginnings. And there's like a whole family welcoming this new baby. Could very well be a baby. But whatever this new born energy is, it opened your heart, like, without you even asking it to. And it's like, it happened in the most uncomfortable manner. I can see that with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I don't know what that uncomfortable manner is. It could be just with Ten of Swords. Yeah, it could be like something that went very wrong in a situation where you had enough and you realized how your energy was best used. And now moving forward, it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna be so free. There's something so liberating about all of this. That seems to be a big theme of the week, mixed with getting through the hardship. But it's not like, not for everyone, but there's some chaos to work through, but for most of you, you've already done that, so it's just putting it into action, the lessons that you've learned. Anything else? Where's that other deck? There you go. Like, this is a tarot deck, but this feels very fairy. I mean, it is a fairy. It's the Oracle of the Hidden World. I believe that's what it's called, but it does not feel like I'm reading tarot when I do this. I mean, it obviously is, but the imagery, man. Such specific messages. Okay. Final message. What can we leave them with? Alright. 4 of Swords, bottom of the deck. And what's behind that? Excuse me. 7 of Pentacles. Sorry. 7 of Pentacles and Page of Wands. Yeah, this is like an exciting new idea where I feel like I'm getting the energy of something that was like boring before suddenly becomes fun because of your way of approaching it now. It's completely different and healthy, might I add. That's beautiful, Virgo. You are mastering yourself in a whole new level, to a whole new level. Yeah, don't be afraid of this energy. I feel like that you've already gone through that. Because that card flipped on its face on its own. Okay. Alright, I mean, this is overall very exciting. Wait, do we want to pull one more rune? Okay, this one, because it stayed behind. Yes, there we go. Yes, you pretty much you are realizing that your focus and your needs to be directed to yourself, but not in a narcissistic way. That's not how I'm seeing it, but it's just to your values that which benefit others' values, essentially. There you go. All right, Virgo, I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed that, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next reading, Virgo, I say to you, travel safely through the night, the mind into the light, the divine. Farewell.